For a long time in my life, I was not motivated to work hard. I would wake up late, I would not have a morning routine, I would have 7 hours of screen time every single day, and I would watch all of these videos about self-improvement, business, dating, from people who were winning at life. And I would fantasize and imagine myself as those guys who were winning instead of doing the work. Honest to God, the amount of time I spent in maybe 2022 watching videos about self-improvement, about business, about making money online, about dating were more than the actual work I did itself. And I wanted to win. It's not like I didn't want to win, but I didn't feel this burning desire in my heart that was pushing me. That's why I didn't take action. And because of the fact that I didn't take actually massive action, I was working every single day, a couple of hours here and there. But because of the fact that I wasn't taking massive action, I stayed as the same person pretty much year after year. And because I was on self-improvement but not making progress, and people thought as that he's a self-improvement guy, but I knew that I wasn't actually making progress in deep down my heart, it was very difficult, honestly. I wanted to win, I wanted to become successful, but I would just keep bouncing back to my old habits, my old self, and my old routines. And then I did this one exercise that changed, honestly, my life, and that's what I want to share in this video with you guys, right? It's called anti-vision. And if you wait until the end of this video, I'm going to be actually reading out loud my personal anti-vision to you. Now, you have to be really clear in these two things. Number one, the life that you don't want to live. And number two, the life that you are headed right now if you don't change anything in your life. Now, I need you to take out a sheet of paper as well as a pen. Don't bring your laptop out and be like, I'm gonna take notes on Notion. No, I need you to get a pen and paper just like this, because this is something that we're gonna write down and look at this every single day. And what I want you to write down is your anti-vision. And the way you do that is you describe in excruciating detail the life that you don't want to live. The life that would make you want to kill yourself if you live. And if you don't know where to start, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions that you can answer as your anti-vision. If you don't change anything in your life, if you're still unproductive, lazy, not motivated, you don't have the discipline, you don't have the consistency, you're not focused, you're not trying to build your own business, or if you're trying, you're not just trying, you're fucking making it happen, right? If you're not doing those things, then where will you be 5 years from now? How would your job look like? What would you do as your job? I'm guessing you probably wouldn't do your business because that probably wouldn't have succeeded. How would your relationships be? Would you be extremely happy with your relationships, maybe your romantic relationships, the friends around you? Would your friends be high-level people or average people? Or would your girlfriend be an incredible woman or not an incredible woman? Would your parents be proud of you? Would you be proud of yourself? What type of a car would you drive? What type of a house would you live in? What type of a life would you live? What would you do every single day on a daily basis? Answer all of these questions. And answering these questions should be very, very, very uncomfortable to do. It should be very difficult, and you should be starting to feel like, you should be starting to sweat when you write this. Because literally I sweated when I wrote this. Because this is going to be the ultimate motivation for you to take action from now on. Because negative energy is very potent, and that means you can transmute it into other things, into other energies. If you write this and you get this insane negative energy from this, you will be able to turn this into action to achieve these goals. And what I need you to do after you write this is I need you to read this out loud every single morning. And I was going to say every single morning and every single night, but honestly, mine is, for me, so scary that when I read this at night before I go to sleep, I can't really fall asleep because I have so many thoughts on, okay, I should do this, I should do this, I should be fast. And that's why I can't really fall asleep. That's why I only read this in the morning. It should be that powerful for you. So here is my anti-vision. If I don't look in and actually give my best, here's what's gonna happen in my life. I will live a life of mediocrity. I would have no freedom to do whatever I want and whenever I want. Whatever the boss says will become my priority, not what I actually want to prioritize. If I don't make it, I'll have to look at my parents in the eyes and tell them, your son failed. Your son never gave his best, and thus he didn't become someone of value. I'll probably never get to see the cities I want to see, Dubai, Bali, and so many different parts of the world, because I'm just broke and I would never be able to break free from my chains. I wouldn't have the money or the time to go travel. My romantic life would probably suck, because as a man, I wouldn't be able to protect and provide. Thus, the feminine woman of my dreams wouldn't find me as a suitable mate, because she's looking for an amazing father to her future children. Imagine your future wife looking at this version of you and say, no, he didn't work hard enough to deserve a family with me. And to all the people who know me in real life, they would look at me as a failure. Someone who had the potential, and wasted the fuck out of it. And lastly and most importantly, I wouldn't be able to look myself in the eyes, because above all, I failed myself. And this is the reason why I'm going to win. Because the pain I feel when I read this, and the pain I will feel if I have to live through this lifestyle, is so much worse than me doing the work and the pain that comes from doing the work. It's not even comparable. And that's why I take action, because I want to avoid this pain at all costs. Create your anti-vision. I promise you, it's going to change your life.